What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Artie, Executive Director of Film and Art. Today I'm joined by Cam, Dalen, Scouts at Film and Art, and we are going to be doing episode 23 of the Sunday Spiral titled Power Vacuum. Today we're going to do our annual NFC conference preview, talk about what we think is going to happen as far as each division, talk about some improvements, some teams might have taken a step back this off season. So before we get into all that, how are you gentlemen doing this evening?
We doing good,
I
man.
mean, I mean, I'm normally not one to complain, but you know, it's just sometimes when you try to do a fantasy draft and then it's the same two people who want to take 7 hours for a pick.
Oh God, we should have been done
Same
yesterday.
two,
We should have been done yesterday.
same two. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
They be taking slow mo too serious, huh, Cam?
I'm telling you. They said, 8 hours each pick? I guess I'll take 7.5. All right, man.
Man, I ain't
College
that,
football draft's supposed to be done by the time college football starts. Like, what is this?
I say, shoot, I forgot today we was even doing it. I'm literally playing the game. I see the notification pop up that somebody got picked. I said, we still on round 18? We was on round 18 at 2 o'clock.
Damn shame. Sorry, Tom. Yeah. We know you're asleep. We're sorry.
No, Tom. I say it's different. Tom has an excuse.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm apologizing. Totally legit
excuse.
No, that's why I'm apologizing because I know he's doing his best. It ain't even him.
It ain't even him. That's
bro's across the pond making his picks on time. Like
it's crazy.
For real.
Sickening, dog.
As we get into our icebreaker here for this episode, name a player that recently went to a new team, draft pick, maybe a free agent addition that you're just really excited to see this NFL season like. What's a player that you just can't wait to see on their new team or on their first team?
This not just NFC?
NFC. I don't know why. I don't know. Well, actually, fuck that. Any team, bro. Any team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any team, honestly, give me. I kind of want to see what Stephon Diggs does in Houston. I just want to see. I want to see. I guess CJ take that second year leap. Even though his first year was already fantastic. It was damn near MVP.
Oh.
So, we could check out Stroud with him, Nico, Tank Dell's coming back from injury and getting shot, by the way, which is fucking insane.
Nuts. Just a jit spraying too, just a jit spraying and like just shooting, and I didn't know he hit. Like it's crazy.
First, I didn't even know I got hit. I said, "Nah, that's crazy." But yeah, I think I want to see Diggs, and I want to see what he does to that Houston offense. I think that's my go-to.
So I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. It's a man you see right here on this here picture. That is the King Henry. I am more than excited to have this young man bless M&T Bank with his presence and not shit on us this time, and hopefully shit on everybody else. So I'm excited. We got I like our stable of running backs right now. Obviously I'm gonna like him way better once Keaton fully heals up. But if we can, he doesn't have to dominate the carries like he did in Tennessee. So we could preserve him a little bit. So just get the young ones. We'll probably see how Ali look early in the season. We know what we got out of Justice Hill. Obviously, Derek's going to get his carries. So, obviously, still, I don't want to run him into the ground because if we make it into the postseason this year, He is going to be a huge help. Because when it's cold and then, let's say we have home field advantage, don't nobody want to tackle somebody who's 6'3", 240, and it's 16 degrees outside. So you don't want to do that. So
hey, bro,
that's who I'm most excited for.
Bro said, I don't want to run Derrick Henry into the dirt. Like, I don't know if Derrick Henry is possible to run into the dirt. Oh, let's go.
Which, as we transition a little bit here to the NFC East, a division that had a few players switch teams in division. Had some high draft picks, of course, like Malik Neighbors on the screen. But which NFC East team do we feel added the best new talent to their roster? I feel like this probably will be a very short section because it's probably an easy answer, but I just want to hear from you guys and what you guys think on the NFC East and who got better the most this offseason. We can start with Dalen.
Unfortunately, it's the guys in green, and that's only because they got Saquon. And as of us recording it earlier today, they traded for Jahan Dotson. So now they've literally basically added a bunch of talent. Didn't they add somebody else, or am I tweeting? Devin White.
They drafted Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean.
They drafted Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell. They've pretty much took the cake, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, they added Makai, they added Caden Stearns.
I forgot Makai was even over there.
Let's see who else. Like, I'm just looking at it right now. Yeah.
Wait, they added Caden Stearns. Did Caden Stearns just get cut like yesterday or like a couple days?
Rodgers too, even though he's coming off the suspension. Like,
Rodgers.
Yeah. As a kick returner, he's gonna make an impact for him this year.
I forgot he's a really good kick returner. Yeah, thank you for reminding me that.
That's nuts. Yeah. that's absolutely nuts. That Philly has just decided to sign everybody,
and they just been operating like this ever since how we had that one bad draft. Or was it 2 years? Or was it 2 years in a row? I forgot. But he had that one bad draft. He said, never again. Like, I remember people calling for his, like, he had the greatest turnaround I've ever seen. I remember people calling for his job. And the next thing you know, he the greatest GM in the same season. I'm like, what the fuck? My dog worked magic, bro. He just really started finessing everybody, bro. Like, Howie Roseman is Debo. I've just accepted that.
Like, Howie just fully embodied the fact that, like, he'd rather go down swinging than just not try. He refuses to stand idle.
He's the definition of I am not going out like no hoe. Like, he is the walking definition of that in the NFL front office for him. Like, it's definitely a clean sweep. The Philadelphia Eagles got so much better this offseason. I would make the argument that they might have gotten worse in some areas too. Like, I can speak for Dalen and me. Kellen Moore asking AJ Brown and Devontae Smith and Goddard to run stop routes is not going to go well.
I mean, a lot of what Kellen is going to do, like, and that's what Philly fans have to understand. Like, this is coming from a person that's watched him for I think he was with Dallas for 4 years, something like that. Mm-hmm. We call him play since 2019, and it's just a lot of times, a lot of it is like you better have the acclimated talent because Kellen Moore's not going to design anything crazy. It's not like, oh, I'm going to call a post wheel concept and I'm going to use Devontae Smith as the wheel man. Take your eyes here, and AJ's going to run a post, but he's going to stop. Like, no, it's not like that. It's like, hey, you're going to go run a vertical, and you're going to go win because you're AJ Brown. Or, hey, you're going to go run a slant. You're going to win because you're Devontae Smith. Like, and then there's going to be a bunch of goofy games in which maybe AJ Brown has 2 targets. Then there's going to be you'll see an uptick, and Saquon has 7, and Goddard has 12.
And I'm most interested in seeing, with all these additions, how Jalen looks. Now, I cannot lie to you. I am very irked and irritated about this whole fake ass stat of he went 379 attempts without throwing an interception in practice. Like, okay.
Yeah, bro. He
When
throws
did
no
we
picks. He's a
keep
perfect
track
quarterback.
of practice interceptions? Like, what are we talking about?
Since Dak Prescott threw all them interceptions, bum quarterback. Bozo, not better than Jalen. Jalen doesn't throw in practice. Jalen doesn't throw in practice interceptions. You know who does?
Oh God, they have the
Like,
hot light skin.
it's just crazy. But all in all, like, I'm very excited to see how this Philadelphia Eagles team does this year with all this talent. Because if you're just talking about talent, they are clearly the most talented team in the NFC East, in my opinion, right now. Like, it's not really up for a debate.
But talent means nothing if you don't pull it together properly. So remember that, kids.
Moving on to the NFC North. This is going to be a very competitive division, in my opinion. I think you have 4 teams that should be competing for a playoff spot, in my opinion. But what team in the NFC North specifically do you guys think has done enough to challenge the Lions as a contender this year?
That's fucking easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's the Bears.
Say it, then. Say it. Say it with your chest.
It's the Bears.
Say it with your chest.
Easily, it's the Bears. They're gonna win the division. It's the Bears.
The Bears.
Easily. Easily. It's the Bears. It's not a discussion, bro. Like, the Lions, first off, one thing people fail to realize is the Lions did a lot of weird things last year. They did a lot of weird things.
Well, their defense was trash.
In every division game, they damn near lost. They damn near lost every division game. Now, granted, they won some, but all of the games were either dumb high scoring or they were down until the last couple seconds and then they come back and win. Every single division game was like that. So now that you got Green Bay, who they're the young kids that's finally used to the offense and everything like that. And remember, they got punched in the mouth by Green Bay on Thanksgiving, absolutely destroyed. And then now Chicago damn near beat them twice with Luke Getsy as their offensive coordinator. Now Luke Getsy might be the worst offensive coordinator I've seen in my life, but he damn near beat them twice with Luke Getsy and Justin Fields. Now, obviously, you got Caleb, you got Rome, you got Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, DeAndre Swift. It's an improved offensive line. Bro, that Bears team is loaded. They are loaded and they are ready at this point to take over on the 4th place schedule, and they don't even play their first division game till week 11. This schedule, God's blessed them.
Yeah, I mean, because what? I'm trying to remember. The Packers, the biggest addition was Jacobs, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they basically did. They got Jacobs and Jones went to Minnesota.
Yeah, so they got Jacobs.
Weird.
Minnesota could have been fun had McCarthy not got hurt. So unfortunately, now nobody just has expectations for them. Which they could go crazy with Sam Darnold.
First of all, I don't know what's going on in Minnesota. Everything's been going on in Minnesota. My heart goes out to Minnesota.
It's a rough year.
It's already been, and it ain't even started yet. So
all time terrible offseason, dog. Like that has to go on the record books for one of the worst off seasons ever.
And y'all have to watch Sam Darnold. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Throwing to Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson after y'all top 15 pick went down with a torn meniscus, and he was looking good. So it's rough. So my dog.
But if they're terrible, that their rebuild will get sped up really quickly. It will get sped up really quickly. So that's the good thing. Hey, look, Minnesota, come next year, you'll probably be competing for about first place in the division because I think they'll end up being better than the Lions eventually. Now they got to rebuild that defense because that defense is it's interesting.
Yeah, Brian Flores he's trying to cook with whatever you can cook with. But yes, then like I said, going back to the Packers, they didn't really do much this year for me to look at it, for me to feel like, they just gonna have an easy time just dispatching the Lions because they're the Lions. The Bears have just done so much. I mean, you have the number one pick. You get them a wide receiver, my wide receiver 2. You get a wide receiver there for him. You get Keenan Allen, who, yes, he is a little bit older. He's still coming off a great year, and I'm sure he has a little bit of juice. And he's going to give him game. You sign Swift. Was there somebody? There was somebody else they got on defense that I'm forgetting about.
For the Packers?
No. The Bears.
Bears. Let's see. I remember they traded for Sweat.
Re-signed Sweat.
Wasn't it a safety? Or am I bugging?
I think it was.
Bayer.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a big move for them, but that don't really move me. I just remember they had a move. But even still, that's a team clearly trying to get as better as they can, and they had a very small draft class, albeit impactful. So that's just a team they're putting their best foot forward. So I'm excited to see what the Bears do. I mean, we're all excited to see what Caleb Williams is going to do at this point because so far he's been nothing short of electric. So
everything was at USC.
JJ had to get hurt.
Yeah, I was excited actually. He had me excited.
I think that's the crazy part about Caleb. It's he's been everything that he was at USC. Literally plug and play, copy and paste. You when you do these, evaluations that we do here, it's you think, okay, maybe they'll have a little learning curve. Maybe they'll have a little rookie wall. Caleb Williams the same player that was at USC a few months ago. Dead ass. Same player.
Vibes.
That's just credit to his work ethic and his attention to detail in the game. So definitely agree with you guys on the Bears being the team that improved the most.
I hate the NFC, man. Gosh, kill each other more. Go to war, man.
We got Darnell, part of the leadership team here at Film and Art, joining us. Darnell, how are you doing this evening?
I can't complain. How about yourself, sir?
I'm doing great, brother. I'm doing great. Awesome to have you. Everybody meet Darnell. Darnell, meet everyone. Let's talk about the NFC South. This is a division that's wide open. I feel like any team that doesn't have Derek Carr as their quarterback can win this division this year. So we'll see how it goes. But no, seriously, with the division being so wide open, what are your thoughts on the level of competition that will be in this division this year? We'll start with Darnell since she's just popping in with us.
As far as the level of competition, it's gonna be tight. I'll give you that. It's gonna be tight. Can't say for sure who's. Nobody actually is a front runner for that division right now. So, it's gonna for all 4 teams. I believe that all 4 teams are going to be pretty much neck and neck all the way down the stretch. But I think I'm gonna have to go with Atlanta to pull it out.
Technical difficulties by me, per usual. We're back here to have a discussion about the NFC South. For me, because I'll go next. For me, I feel like this is a division to where it's going to come down to a few games, kind of like what Darnell was saying earlier. Everyone's probably going to be neck and neck through about 11, 12 games, but 13, 14, 15, 16, those are the weeks that a team will probably separate themselves. I don't know who's going to win, but I do feel like the Panthers are going to be very competitive this year, and I'll tell you why. I think that Bryce Young being in that Dave Canales offense is going to be the best thing that's ever happened to him. That offense is quick pass game, ball out of your hands in 2 to 3 seconds, and that's what Bryce needs right now. He needs to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. He already has a quick release. And I think the biggest concern I have about the Panthers is the defense. I don't know what production they're going to get off the edge with the exit of Brian Burns, but I do feel that it has a young enough offense and talented enough offense to really win about 8 to 9 games this year. And that in this division, that could win the division. So I don't know who's going to win it, but I think the Panthers are going to be well improved from last season.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and have to disagree with you on that one, Chief. Not saying like the Panthers got better. They did, indeed. They loaded up the offense, but he going to put up 2020 Dak before he broke his leg numbers because, brother, that defense ain't stopping. He ain't stopping nothing. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They're not stopping nothing because
respect Aaron Donald Jr., Derek Brown. How dare you?
Who? You say Aaron Donald Jr.? Huh?
Yeah. Woo. I said it, buddy.
Woo. Woo.
Nah, I can't. I can't even say that with a straight face.
Woo. All right. No, that won't happen at all. I like Derek Brown. I like Derek Brown. I like J.C. Horn. I like some of the young guys that got on that defense.
Niggas only got 2 good defenders, dog.
They only got 2 good defenders. Brother, Clowney ain't cutting it neither. Clowney just passed 10 sacks, and it took him how long? I think it's taken him way too long to finally be an impact player. And he was on a loaded Baltimore team where Matt Abuike was going crazy. So you mean to tell me all of a sudden he's supposed to be the sole lone dog? He's supposed to be he's supposed to do all this by himself? No, he's not doing it. He's not doing
Don't even have the capital to
They don't even. Don't have the capital to
I don't even want to talk about it because it's gonna piss me off again.
They don't have the capital to to redo the mistakes that they made in terms of
so stupid,
giving up their picks. I don't know, man. Look, Carolina won 2 games, so it's only up from here. So they might win 3. But still, it's up.
That's nasty.
That's an improvement.
Diabolical.
That is an improvement.
Yeah, man. I was saying how Bryce Young was going to be better in Dave Canal's offense, and you come behind me. I disagree with you slightly. Yeah, I only won 3 games. You're like, what the fuck? That's not slightly.
But the thing is, it has nothing to do with Bryce, and that's what's going to suck. It's going to be made about Bryce. It's going to be made about Bryce.
They always find a reason for the quarterback. That's true. Yeah.
And it's going to piss me off.
Technically, it is agreeing with you. The offense is going to do good.
I guess.
The defense going to let them down.
I mean, I like their secondary a little bit. I'm not going to lie. J.C. Horn, Dante Jackson has been a very, very solid NFL corner the past few years. I mean, I like their secondary.
He ain't there no more. He in Pittsburgh.
Oh, he left?
Yeah, he in Pittsburgh.
That's
what I'm saying.
He was a part of the Deontay Johnson trade.
Name another defender that's not Jadeveon Clowney, Derek Brown, or J.C. Horn.
Do they still have Chin? Do they still have Chin since we're
he's in Washington. He's in our division now.
He's a linebacker now.
Oh, so that's fucked. Okay, great.
He's a linebacker now.
Oh yeah, no, them niggas can't stop a nosebleed, big bro. Yeah, no, it's over with.
It's over with.
Like
it's over with. And you're on the internet saying that they're gonna win 8 games. Yeah, buddy. Congratulations. You're so washed. Anyway, look, Tampa just lost Dave Canales, and I just think he was the only positive thing on their coaching staff. I'm not really a big Todd Bowles guy.
The question that I wanted to ask first would be, which team do you think will give the 49ers the hardest time this year? The NFC West has always been a division that, is very competitive, but the 49ers have to find a way to win each year. So which team do you guys would think the 49ers give the 49ers the biggest run for their money this year? We can start this one.
In the division?
Yeah, in the division, yeah.
Easily the Seahawks.
I was about to say that Seattle. Mike gonna have that nigga in a chokehold.
Say Mike McDaniel. You see what Mike McDaniel did to Shanahan on when he was in Baltimore on Christmas? He's gonna see him twice.
That was a great night. I watched that game fully. That was a great night. And
he got to see him. He has to see him. He has to see him twice.
I ain't gonna lie, Byron Murphy's a freak on and off the field. He's gonna have some fun going against those guards.
And Byron Murphy is still killing shit right now, brother.
Define killing.
I'm gonna leave it at this. The 49ers window is basically shut.
Oh yeah,
I'm glad.
If they don't resign Ayuk, they'll never make it back to a Super Bowl.
Well, they have to trade one. They have to trade one of the either. That's why I'm like,
that's what I've been saying.
Fuck Ayuk. The moment that they extend Brock Purdy, they're done.
Yeah,
they're done. Like, they have to commit to him, but the moment that they do, they're done. Because as a player, how much better can Brock get? Like, he was already a high floor, low ceiling player. How much better can he get? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's... Ooh-wee.
I mean, in reality, that Niners window is pretty. Like, I think them.
Let's look at these contracts.
Buddy, I almost have them memorized off the top of my head. Look, we're paying. The Niners are paying Kittle, Warner. Javarius Ward's going to be up for a contract here real soon. You just extended to Christian McCaffrey in Brandon Ayuk's face. We're still, as of today recording, Brandon Ayuk is still not signed. Debo's on a contract, and we still got to get Trent together. People keep forgetting Trent still hasn't reported yet, and Trent is 40. Trent has yet to report, and Trent is 40. Brother, we got to get Trent together. On top of that, Brock Purdy's going to be due for an extension here real soon. And then I think Hafunga's probably going to be due for an extension in about a year-ish, 2 years. You paid Bosa. You paid Javon Hargrave. They have paid so many players, and they
got to pay Deommodore Lenoir. They got to pay Hufanga this year. These are all 2025. So Lenoir, I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at close to like damn near 30 to almost 40 people whose contract ends at the end of next season.
Like, it's that window shut. The second that Patrick Mahomes won the Super Bowl, that window shut. It shut, and we watched it shut. Because now you cannot afford to pay all the guys that you're paying. You can't pay Kittle, Debo, and Ayuk, and Brock Purdy, and Trent Williams. You can't do that. And McCaffrey.
McCaffrey. Like, yeah, you're...
And Bosa on a fat contract, and Warner on a fat contract. Javarius Ward needs another deal here real soon. Like, bro,
Hufanga keeps playing on the way he's gonna play. He's gonna need a contract. Like, yeah, it's just the man.
And Hufanga's coming off injury, so Hufanga might not even be the same player. So they're relying on him to be the same player that he once was, coming previously off an ACL injury that he tore in the middle of the season. So it's going to take him a little while to come back and be the same. Yeah. They still don't even have Dre Greenlaw, who popped his Achilles in the Super Bowl.
Who's also in a contract year.
So, bro, the Niners are done. The Niners are done. Since they didn't win it last year, they are done. They still have to pay Ayuk and trade Debo. Or vice versa, trade Ayuk, keep paying Debo. Like, they have to make a decision on these things,
which is fine. But they also have to re-sign them at the end of 26 as well with George Kittle, whose contract is also going to be up. So it doesn't really get much better for y'all. If they want to extend their window, I guess they have to move Debo or Ayuk, and it just makes more sense for them to move Debo. But they're acting like they couldn't get that done. Ayuk is making everything so much harder. I don't know. He's annoyed me. This is probably how y'all felt last year with the whole Lamar situation. Ayuk shit has annoyed me this entire offseason.
I swear to God, it has.
Because it seems like y'all are trying to acquiesce to everything but he doesn't want to do shit. He's like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Sell his ass to the highest bidder. Do what you got to do. Like, it's not that hard.
Final question for the night, gentlemen. We'll just rattle off our 4 division winners that we think will win their respective divisions in the NFC. I'll go first, just so to get mine out the way. I think the 49ers will win the NFC West.
Oh.
I already said that I think the Panthers will challenge, but I think that the Atlanta Falcons will win the NFC South.
Oh, I thought you was about to make a take. I was finna be on your ass. Ooh.
I really like Chicago.
Don't be scared.
Fuck it. Chicago Bears are winning the NFC.
There you go. There you go.
And I did this last because I'm not going to lie. My heart says Dallas, but my mind says Philly for the NFC East. I'm gonna go Philly. I think Philly wins this year. It hurts me to say it, but it's just they're in a situation where they basically need to win, or else we're really gonna have to start taking a harder look at that Jalen Hurts contract, because he already, in my opinion, didn't earn it, but y'all gave it to him anyway. If somehow they don't make the playoffs this year or one and done the playoffs this year, I'm looking at Jalen Hurts' contract and I'm saying, how can we remedy this? How can we tear this up? Because at what point is there enough talent assembled around you for you to understand the guy just isn't playing the way he should be playing? So
how we won't tear it up? He won't.
I don't think he won't either. I'm just saying, for me, I start looking at the contract.
That contract is actually pretty favorable.
I say
the way they did it on the back end, so they're going to be able to do a lot of things that, to answer y'all question that y'all had a lot this offseason, how the fuck do they keep doing this? It was the way they set up and structured Jalen Hurts' contract. I think it was the back end where it's y'all are fucked if shit doesn't work out. But as far as everything else, they set it up perfectly the way they could sign.
It's the way that they structured it. The way that they structured it was actually pretty nice. So they did a good job of structuring it. Now, granted, it could still come back to blow them up because
for sure.
Because one thing about Kellen Moore offense is you need the quarterback to be smart. Now, granted, quarterbacks from year 1 to year 2 a lot of time have to take that gap in terms of learning. By year 3, they probably perfected it. Probably by year 4, you want them making adjustments, calling offense, things like that. You want them to see certain things and things like that because they're going to see a bunch of different coverages that they probably haven't seen before. Now, I don't trust Jalen Hurts in year 5 to be calling defenses when he hasn't done it yet. We've all seen the clip where Jalen Hurts is like, hey, guys, let's run left. And Kelsey goes, no, we're running right. And, Kelsey had...
That shit was crazy, yeah.
No other quarterback gets denied by the center. The quarterback is supposed to be the end. It ends with me here. If I call left and I'm wrong, we're calling left. I don't care. The fact that Kelsey was able to override him, now granted, Kelsey's a vet, so it makes sense, but Kelsey overrid him. That kind of makes me nervous for what Jalen Hurts has to do, because Jalen Hurts has to do that to a Dak Prescott level in a Kellen Moore offense, and it's just something that I don't know if he could do. I think the quarterback has to carry so much of that offense in a Kellen Moore offense. That's why when Justin Herbert went down, everything hit the fan in LA. That's why when Dak was going down, damn near everything was hitting the fan. It was just It's just So, but I guess if I go through division by division, I'm starting with these. Cowboys is going to win it. I still don't trust Kellen Moore. Fuck him. Who cares? You go to the West. I'm still going to say the Niners win it, but they're definitely not going to be as clean. It won't be, best record in the NFL or in the NFC. And then, it won't be clean. They'll be in a dogfight because the other teams in their division have improved. South, I think that's the easiest one. Atlanta's winning it. and I think it's pretty easy. And then for the North, we're going with the Bears. I don't think the Lions will be able to repeat. I think the Lions are goofy. Dan Campbell's a goofball. He likes doing a bunch of weird shit. So I truthfully believe that the Bears are going to snatch it from them, especially since they don't play their first division until week 11. So they can do all types of weird shit and have the benefit of, hey, we don't play. I think it's like Minnesota. They don't play Minnesota until week 11. So they'll be fine.
Some serious smoke with the Detroit Lions, by the way. They've been talking crazy about us all off season, so I can't wait to see Detroit this year.
Let them. Who cares?
I mean, Amon-Ra Brown has been better than CeeDee Lamb for the last 2 years, so I'd be mad if I was a Cowboys fan
Y'all
too.
wrap it up for episode 23.
Cut it out right now. Cut it out.
That was a nasty narrative that was pushing. All right, I'll go ahead and go real quick. My very serious predictions.
Pause. Wait, I just remember. Remember what was it? CD, Amon-Ra, Tyreek Hill. What was that? Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. When people were putting Amon-Ra above Tyreek Hill, what are we doing?
Nasty, bro.
What are we doing?
Yuck. All right. I'm gonna start out with. I'm gonna go with San Francisco because I mean, if they still keep all that talent, I think they'll still have a pretty good chance of just winning the division. Granted, a lot of teams did get better. I mean, especially the Rams and Seattle. So it's going to be very fun to watch those games in particular because they both have pretty good D-line compared to, whatever O-line that San Francisco will have at this point because I feel like they haven't really been taking that side of the ball seriously when it comes to finding somebody on that O-line. I don't know why. Not investing in them, but okay, cool. So I'm going to go with them, but like Dalen alluded to, it's not going to be easy for them at all. NFC South, like I said earlier, if the Falcons don't win that division,
They're blank.
y'all, like what?
Blow it up.
Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, not just Kyle Pitts split out wide. Y'all got Matt Judon, AJ Terrell is still AJ Terrell, Jesse Bates.
In the NFL with 2 6'5" unicorns and still don't know how to use them.
Like what?
That was before Arthur Smith got kicked out, though. We'll see. We'll see what they do now.
Should have never had a job anyway. Hashtag nepotism. Anywho, so again, Falcons fans, if y'all don't win the division, blow it up. Because I don't care how close y'all are to lose. Yeah, that's just disgraceful. Come on now.
Yeah.
NFC North. The fun division besides the Vikings, but the fun division.
Literally.
I'm gonna go Detroit. I'm gonna go Detroit begrudgingly, only because I know it's gonna sound crazy because we're going into year fucking 4 at this point saying this, but I'm gonna believe Mr. Ben Johnson, and we're gonna see J-Mo get more involved in the offense.
Oh God!
Especially with Josh Reynolds gone. I still think he got some in the tank. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. Still got a really good run game in Jahmyr Gibbs. Still got a really good, also, David Montgomery. And then defensively, pass rush, I don't know what they're going to do. I'll be honest. Besides Aiden Hutchinson, it's literally, y'all got to scheme. Y'all got to just finesse. Y'all got to scheme whichever way he could.
They got Marcus Davenport. What do you mean?
Who?
Just to round it out, very, very enjoyable show today. Very, very enjoyable. So out west, I'm going to go against the grain.
Oh,
I got Seattle taking that.
Okay.
Out west.
I ain't mad at that.
I rock with it.
I I can't see with the way the 49ers are structured right now. I can't see them taking the division at all. I can't. I
You
just
think
can't
that
see it
time
right
is
now.
up?
So I'm not. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, 100%.
I mean,
100%.
it's understandable. Deep playoff run. You gotta hope everybody comes back relatively healthy. So yeah, that's a very understandable take.
For the South, of course, I'm definitely going with Atlanta. For the South,
Boo,
for the
go
North,
against the grain, go New Orleans.
no, absolutely not. For the North, the Bears,
The Bears.
Da Bears.
and for the NFC East, of course, I'm going Dallas, hands down. No other way to spin it. Going Dallas.
Oh my God.
Like we're getting Diggs back, pairing him with Bland, even though he didn't have the best training camp. We arguably have a top defense coming in. Literally, a top defense coming in. Um, I'm expecting very big things out of our linebacking core, and with this revamped D line, I think we're in good hands with them. Um, our offense, Dak's going to be Dak. They're pretty much banking on Dak to put up MVP numbers again. Dak's
Should have
betting
won
on this.
last year. Should have won last year. I will say that.
Yes, Dak's betting on himself, and you know when he bets on himself, there's no stopping him. I will say it's going to be close with Philly, of course. Like it's been the last 5 or 6 years.
Hey yo,
I see. I see the Philly fans turning on that Kellen Moore offense between weeks 6 and week 7.
Damn, that's
No,
early.
100%. 100%.
That's early.
You Kellen Moore's offense is designed for a pocket passing quarterback. Jalen Hurts is not a pocket passing quarterback. All those quarterback sneaks Jalen Hurts was doing the past few years, Kellen Moore's not going to call them plays at all. Yeah, they got Dotson today. Okay, cool. Enjoy 7 to 10 yard curls. Have at it.
Oh God.
Kellen Moore don't run the ball like that. He does not run the ball. Saquon Barkley, we just gonna top out at 800 yards.
Oh.
what you mean? They gonna split them out wide? Split them out wide.
Oh, that's a nasty narrative. Topping out at 800 for Saquon is nasty.
Split them out wide. How dare you?
Or he gonna put him at center.
Oh God.
Oh brother.
Oh
They're-
God.
We're not even gonna talk about their defense. There's no way in hell that they think their defense is elite. If Jalen Hurts is torching your defense throughout the whole training camp.
No
They had
picks.
0 interceptions.
No picks.
How does that happen?
I'll tell you how it happens when you throw 30 checkdowns per practice. But never mind.
That's what it has to be. Like I've seen them fighting about this, and it's really one or two things: either he's checking the ball down and he ain't taking no risks at all, or the defense is bad. There's no in between.
Yes, sir. Go next time in.
I'm gonna go with the latter.
Oh, thinking the defense is bad. Yikes!
Well, their defense wasn't good last year.
Oh, no.
And they, did,
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. It's just yikes.
they didn't make any. They didn't give any additions. They they lost players instead of adding players.
Yeah, because we don't know what we're gonna see out of Bryce Huff. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What do you mean? You don't believe in year? How long has Devin White been in the league now? I don't know. Year whatever. Bounce back Devin White.
No, he cannot cover. No, No,
to save his
no.
life.
Devin White sucked. No.
To save his
To
life.
save his life. It's rough.
You-
Why do you look
you
like?
know
Why do
the-
you think
the
Lavonte
His wife's
David?
head. Ask Devin White to cover with a gun to his wife's head. His wife's getting her brains blown out because he's gonna get beat.
Like Lavonte David should thank Devin White because Devin White helped him get like 2 to 3 extra years in the league because they had no choice but to resign him. Like
Yep.
they had no choice. They had to choose Lavonte David over Devin White, who's damn near 10 years younger than him. Think about that.
This is gonna be my last take for the night. Then I'm gonna get up out of here. The
We
most
got-
excitement we're gonna get out of NFC East is who's gonna be the number 4 seed between Washington and the Giants.
It'd be the Giants.
All right, brother.
It's gonna be the Giants.
It's gonna be clearly the Giants because the Giants are probably gonna take Carson Beck or Shador Sanders next year. So
You said or Shador Sanders. You think the Giants are gonna want to try to do with Shador? I don't think
brother, they're gonna want to deal with whoever will throw Malik Neighbors a catchable ball.
Okay, so Daniel
Yeah.
Jones.
Oh God, yeah.
That's gonna wrap it for episode 23 of the Sunday Spiral. We appreciate all your time today because I cannot deal with Daniel Jones can throw catch balls and Malik Neighbors. Yeah, we're done. See you next week.